What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Clouds Best Shinobi, and we are back with another reaction. Today we are reacting to The Last of Us, episode 3. Now I know all you guys obviously see on screen that Annie passed away. I didn't know who this was until obviously I was starting this episode and I saw the image on screen and found out that she was the voice of Tess in the game. So it's kind of sad, and she died fairly recently, as you can see, which is also very, very sad. But rest in peace to her. Now that that's out the way, we can get right into it. So I hate hearing about death, but okay. So the last time I Last of Us, I forgot where we left off. Oh, Tess died in the show, so that was the very last thing that we seen. We found out she got infected during the clicker fight scene or whatever, and now it's just Joel and Ellie, and their adventure begins. Tess convinced Joel that Ellie is the real deal and that he should continue taking her to the I forgot a different destination. Bill and Frank. They're going to Bill and Frank. Now, I've been seeing hella backlash about Bill and Frank. According to what I've seen, they've changed something about the game, and I guess Bill and Frank are gay or something in this. So, whatever that means. I guess I just have to see it. And it was kind of hard to avoid spoilers. Usually it's not that hard to avoid spoilers, but I think since the show is picking up traction as the episodes go on, a lot more people are talking about it on social media. So it's like harder to stay away from all the spoilers, since I don't react to the episodes at the beginning or when they drop. I usually react to them at the end of the week. So yeah, kind of my fault, but it is what it is. I just wish people would stop spoiling shows on social media. It's kind of weird, but yeah. With that being said, make sure to check out my Patreon down below in the description, so you can check out every reaction completely unedited. No interruptions, none like that. Just the full, what's the word I'm looking for? Authentic reaction. In my opinion, it's a better trade-off than watching on YouTube with all the funny and cool edits or whatever. I call them cool because it takes me hours just to do them, but whatever. Yeah, with that being said, let's hop right into the reaction. Literally every time I hear that HBO sound, I think straight of Game of Thrones. She must have still been asleep, I'm guessing. Or not. He just doesn't care anymore, it seems like. It's covered with cooties, man. I don't want that. Now imagine he actually said something like that. Oh, it is rough out there. He took one bite. I understand she's never been out in the woods,
Look,
but
I've been thinking about.
I want your sorries.
I wasn't gonna say I'm sorry. I was gonna say that I've been thinking about what happened. Nobody made you or Tess take me. So don't
Fair enough.
blame me for something that isn't my fault.
Let him know. What was I gonna say? Oh, the bugs. Did she really thought bugs were like a rare breed or something, bro? That's crazy.
Are Bill and Frank nice?
Frank is.
I feel like what this show does very well is
What? Is it something lame? Like you fell down the stairs or something?
I didn't fall down any stairs.
Okay, so what then?
Someone shot at me and missed.
See, that's cool.
No, I missed too. It happens more often than you think.
Because you suck at shooting, or like in general?
In general.
I feel like this show does what it does very well is the whole zombie aspect. Like, since they're not normal zombies,
Seeing as it's just the two of us, I was thinking I should.
No.
like in a regular show, we'll be seeing a zombie like right about now, But we're not gonna see no infected roaming streets during the daytime. I don't think. If I remember correctly, they're only in buildings and in the dark.
Hang back a minute. I gotta grab some stuff I stashed.
Stashed?
Oh no, there are some in daytime.
Goddamn questions.
Yes, I do. You ever play this one? I had a friend who knew everything about this game. There's this one character named Melina who takes off her mask and she has monster teeth and then she swallows you whole and barfs out your bones. Oh, man. You forgot where you put your stuff.
No,
Somebody stole it.
I'm just zeroing in on it. It's been a
Oh.
couple years.
Okay, I'm gonna take a look around, see if there's anything good.
Trust me, it's all been picked over already.
Maybe, maybe not.
I wouldn't do it. Of course she will though. Yeah, my hand would not be the first thing in the way. What is it, like a tunnel? Thought it was just gonna be something like a little okay. It's not that deep. Doesn't look that shallow either though. How do you plan on getting out? Oh. Got some kind of stairs. Those stairs don't even look climbable, bro. What? I'm not gonna lie, I'm like nervous for her right now, bro. She better get active. Please learn to survey the area before you start doing stuff. I knew that was coming. I braced myself. You wasting time. I would be on that trash can hopping out of that thing. Yeah, let's get closer to the infected thing. Even though it looks like it can't move, why would I risk it? Wouldn't be me, bro. Oh, it definitely can't move. The whole ceiling, it looked like the whole ceiling collapsed on that thing. Dude, the fact that it's a fungus is so much scarier, bro. Okay, what are you, like a scientist? Honestly, even if they are like awake humanly, that is still a very like a mercy kill, if anything. Like imagine being affected by that, but you still like have your human consciousness in the back of your mind, bro. And I would want somebody to mercy kill me, bro. That's probably why they be running up the way they do. Don't be trying to survive.
Picked over my ass. What are you doing?
There's not much ammo out there for this thing. Makes it mostly useless.
Well, if you're just gonna leave it there.
Did you not just hear what he said? There's not much ammo for it, which means it's not meant to be used right now. Pretty sure he gonna wish he had it in a bit, but
You flying one of those?
A few times, sure.
Dude, you got to go up in the sky.
Yeah, well, so did they.
there's a lot of things humans take for granted. When the world ends, bro, it's gonna be crazy.
No one's infected with cordyceps. Everybody's fine, eating in restaurants. How did it even start? If
Oh.
you get bit to be infected, then who bit the first person?
That's what I was gonna say. The government failed to make it an announcement, and everybody was still out and about.
Some of it got into the food supply. Probably a basic ingredient like flour, sugar, cereal, pancake mix. The store shelves.
I like how he
sometimes
paused on
Sunday.
pancake mix because in the first episode he told his daughter he doesn't like
Thursday night
pancakes.
Or Friday morning. Day goes on.
That was a nice little,
Started to get sick.
detail.
Afternoon, evening, they got worse. Friday night, September 26, 2003. On Monday, everything was gone.
So it took a weekend for the world to just
Makes more sense than monkeys.
end. Oh, it's a graveyard. Definitely emotional pain. Emotional damage.
About a week after Outbreak Day, soldiers told you were going to a QZ, and you were, if there was room. If there wasn't,
So they killed everyone who they didn't have room for. What is wrong with the government, bro? That's what I'm saying.
Just leave him be.
Like let them go,
dead
bro.
people can't be infected.
Yeah, but like it made all the difference in the world. Those people could have started their own civilization. Don't show us, bro. Why would they go back to this? They're really gonna give us a flashback of them killing a bunch of people that they lied to? He just like me for real. I'll be praying too. Unless he wasn't praying. Is that Tommy? Bro, imagine surviving just to get bodied by the government that was made to protect you. Really so stupid, bro. This man is stocked. Is he creating his own guns and ammo? Well, not guns, but ammo. I like how they make this dude put a gas mask on just to help the suspense of who this is last even longer. Who is this? I'm guessing this is Bill Frank. I've seen him a lot during the images I've seen online. He really got that whole town to himself. It's crazy. All because the government wants to kill the people they don't have room for. The crazy part is about the whole government thing is that it's not impossible to believe that the government would do that. Kill people to try and minimize the impact of the infection, even though it wouldn't stop a single thing. You just couldn't put it past the government to make such a stupid decision. And the crazy part is shows don't even really think about it like that. Like, this is probably the first zombie show where the government actually started killing people. Usually the government is the first one to go. This man is crafty, ain't it? Jeez. This man is living it up. He got livestock, plants, traps, guns, ammo. The world is ending and this man is eating a whole steak. That's why it's so important to learn survival skills, bro. This whole generation is messed up, including me, because I doubt any of us know enough survival skills. Sheesh, bro. 4 years later. So he didn't show us what happened. Still, it was just a segue. This man is set up.
I'm not infected. Are you armed?
No. Was that racist?
Why did you take that long to answer?
I don't know. I thought about lying for some reason, but
So is this the start of Bill and Frank? Because I'm assuming the flashback they showed us before the 4 years was the start of the outbreak. And they said 4 years later, so I'm assuming this is like 2007, 2008-ish. And it's definitely not 2023 like it would be currently with Joel and Ellie. Quick math. Get naked. Show me all your... Make sure you ain't got nothing on you. I would strip search everybody I come in contact with. If I was set up like him, bro, you're not entering my facility with clothes on.
haven't eaten in 2 days.
I'm letting you go, so go.
All right, look,
And this is not an Arby's.
Really, bro?
talk about it to any bums or hobos or vagabonds, I promise.
I don't think we got this deep into their story during the game. So it's interesting to see. It's interesting to see them taking other characters' point of views. Hopefully we get the same thing with Tommy and God only knows how many other characters.
Can I have 5 more minutes?
Sure.
That was like so awkward for no reason. I mean, I understand why Bill is looking like that though. Imagine you haven't eaten in 2 days. And even before that, you was eating nothing but scraps. You come here to this random plot of land and this man feeds you a gourmet meal that you probably never even ate in your life because it probably cost too much money to begin with. I for sure have never had nothing like that. So really realize what's happening right now. Bill is not only expert in survival skills, electric whatever electrical engineering, because he wired fences and stuff like that, set up traps. He is also a chef. This man is a man who spent his whole life learning new skills, useful skills. Clearly, alcohol is so nasty, bro.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So I guess I'll be going then.
You know what? How about you stay a couple
First.
days?
I've been staring at this the whole time. You know how much these are worth?
Currently nothing.
Oh, this is his mama house. That's why he knows this place so well. Well, not his mama's house, but he actually lives here. I thought he just set up shop in somebody's house. That's what I would do. I would find the biggest mansion, set up, get straight. Singing badly.
Things in stride by side, and
No, sir. No, thank you. Sorry.
Did that song mean something?
And then I'll leave.
I want to know learn how to play the piano, bro. I feel like it's the the base thing you need to know how to do when creating music.
In stride. Sounds like good advice.
Sing it, Bill.
And time, but I don't know what it means. I'm gonna love for a long, long time.
That just reminded me of the song Joe sings to Ellie in part 2. And bro, that song is so good, bro. I want to listen to it. I'm gonna listen to it right after this reaction.
So, who's the girl?
There is no girl.
What do you mean by that? This man said go take a shower.
Around us! Give me a fucking break.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. I live in this world. You live in a psycho bunker where 9/11 was an inside job. I'm asking for some paint and some gasoline for the lawnmower, that's all.
Just tell me why.
I did. And I'm fixing up
mean-
some of the shops. The wine shop and the furniture store. And the clothing boutique. But we are going to have friends.
So we clearly see how this relationship is going. We're like,
Are talking to a nice woman on the radio.
what?
You what?
What was the point of that?
I'm the same way.
I want to thank you, even if we don't end up working together.
You know what? Let's go inside.
How many times you gonna lock that thing or whatever you're doing? Cocking the hammer.
I understand.
I understand.
Maya, we're actually decent people just trying to get by. Team parts. We can help each other and get that gun out of my face. So what, you were,
Survivalist. Maybe you are
Call it.
decent people. Maybe I don't need you or your friend complicating our lives. Is that clear?
I was gonna say they're not gonna complicate it, but
that fence is gonna
that
hear
man
on
is
it.
literally bringing Ellie.
Galvanized wire. I can get you 10 spools of high tensile aluminum. Last you the rest of your life.
Straight with the bargain.
Lives.
We should use codes for the radio in case anyone's listening.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Sooner or later, there'll be raiders. And they'll beat that fence and your trip
This is the start of the code.
They'll come at night, quiet and armed.
So Bill is clearly stubborn. It's actually amazing that he's lasted as long as he did without it even being raided. But then again, the government did kill most of the stragglers, so it makes sense.
I got something to show you. Huh? Not that.
Is this gonna make him happy or mad?
What? It's okay.
You know, in shows, sometimes the surprise ends up pissing the person off. Oh, it's a gun.
Oh!
You did what?
Which gun?
A little one.
Strawberries. You better rinse that off. I know them strawberries busting. Being able to grow your own food, man.
Sorry.
That is a luxury for real.
What? I was never afraid before you showed up.
And here come the raiders. Oh no, I'm gone. If I'm raiding, I'm gone. I'm out of here. Couldn't catch me. Trust me, that man is up. Don't tell me Frank is gonna die, bro. Why would you go outside? Oh. Pop back, bro. What you calling his name for? I beat. The fact that the raid is even still continuing after they seen how many traps they have set is beyond me. He looks like Rick
For me? Hold your hand there.
from Walking Dead, bro.
I made a list for you.
Tell me about the list.
I have copies of all the keys.
Good.
You can't be here alone.
I'm not alone. You're here.
No.
It's okay. It's okay.
Call Joel.
Oh, he made it. So this is current times. What the heck happened to Frank? I'm guessing he's sick.
Did you take your pills?
Oh, no.
One orangey, little whitey, big roundy.
Orangey, whitey, roundy. Bro, I wonder what happened, dude. How did it just skip so much? I was about to say they probably don't even know what's wrong with them, but they have pills, so they might have some idea. Obviously, there's nobody to treat it. That was low key kind of creepy.
Took most of the night. I'm exhausted. I won't.
You will, and then your feet get blue.
Bill.
I'm not fighting about it. Back in bed.
I promise you I'm gonna stay up.
Why?
Because this is my last day.
What if we find a doctor? What if someone shows up who can help?
Bozeman. There wasn't anything to cure this before the world fell apart.
So he has cancer. Not being able to kill cancer is such a it's so stupid, bro. You know the government has a way to cure cancer, bro. Like it's the one disease that has no cure. Yeah, sure, okay. You can imagine how many years since the beginning of the human race people have had cancer.
Give me one more good day. Starting now, make me some toast. I'll pick outfits for us. You'll wear what I ask. We'll get married. Then you will crush all of these up, put them in my wine, and I will fall asleep in your arms.
I thought he meant like it was his last day, as in he felt it coming, but he's just ready to get it over with. That is a very hard request. You can't lie about that. I can only imagine the feeling in Bill's mind as the sun goes down, bro. You already know he's wishing he could stop time right now, bro. That's definitely the dinner from the first day. I'm already knowing. Oh my gosh, this is getting to me. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm glad they stopped that music, cause Lord, that was hitting me. I feel like Bill is the type to put it in his also, and go with him. But I don't think that's gonna be the case. Especially because we meet Bill in the game, if I remember correctly. Okay, well, nope, he definitely put it all in one.
Will it be enough?
Buddy, will it be enough? It's like a whole bottle, a pill bottle, and one swig of wine, bro. I would say it's more than enough. Hopefully it's painless, buddy.
Were there already pills in the bottle?
Enough to kill a horse. I'm satisfied.
No, so he planned on going out together.
It's incredibly romantic.
On some Romeo and Juliet type beat, ain't it? How does he even get this man up the stairs? The bedroom better be downstairs. Okay, well it is downstairs. So I'm guessing they're both dead. Said enough to kill a horse, so I doubt he survived. No, yeah, he already know what that means.
Bill? Frank?
Oh my gosh, they just sitting in their room decomposing.
Stay there. You hear anything, you see anything, yell.
Okay, so that's the note in Keys. It's the note in Keys. He left.
Ellie?
Bill left Frank the day before. He told Frank
whomever, but probably Joel. I figured I fell under whomever.
Oh wait, that wasn't the night
Who
before.
was
It was years prior, but different note though. 3 of his friends, his only friends.
August 29, 2023, June. We left the window open so the house wouldn't smell. It will probably. Guessing you found this, Joel, because anyone else would have been electrocuted or blown up by one of my traps. I never liked you, but still, it's like we're friends. Almost. I used to hate the world, and I was happy when everyone died. But I was wrong, because there was one person worth saving. That's why men like you and me are here. We have a job to do. I leave you all of my weapons and equipment. Use them to keep.
So he lost his lover, his 2 friends, and from what we've seen, those are the only 3 people Joel even had a connection with. I know that man need Tommy right about now like crazy. At least they got the whip. Is there no engine in it or battery? I'm guessing that's the stuff needed to build a battery. I'm only assuming that because the top thing looked like it, the thing that goes on top of a car battery. And that man trying to see if it's worth it building that battery. I'm about to say she got bit 3 times, but nah.
I just finished making a truck battery. It's charging right now. Maybe they can get you to wherever this lab is.
All right? Listen, about Tess.
Rule 1, you don't bring up Tess, ever. Matter of fact, we can just keep our histories to ourselves. Rule 2, you don't tell anyone about your condition. Rule 3, you do what I say when I say it. We clear?
Yes.
Yup.
Read it.
What you say goes.
Just like the game. I can't wait for part 1 to drop on PC. I want to play it. I never got to play it all the way through. The amount of guns this man has.
We set the countdown every few weeks. This playlist would run over the radio.
80s.
Hands from over there.
Trouble.
Nothing dented or swollen.
He's like, just let her take one. I would take 3. He said you can have whatever's in there. I'm taking 3 pistols. No, 2 pistols and a rifle. Why would I need 2 pistols? Plus the one he already has? Only God knows.
Needs another hour.
They have hot water. I'm showering. Seriously.
What is it, a pistol? That one Frank had that one night. Oh, Ellie.
Shut up.
Wonder, has she ever ridden in the car before? Clearly not.
It's your first time in the car.
It's like a spaceship.
Bro, she's literally like one of the, like... She's literally like, an alien, bro. She's an alien experiencing Earth for the first time. But like an alien that's never experienced any sort of technology before.
Put it back. Ellie? Oh, leave it. Leave it. Oh, this is good. This is Linda Ronstadt. Do you know who Linda Ronstadt is?
You know I don't know who Linda Ronstadt is.
I don't know what it is either. Who that be?
It's better than nothing.
She's like that rock and roll. This sound like copyright. That's what that sound like. Please don't show their bodies. This reminds me of the ending shot on part 2. Okay. Man, this show is getting better and better each episode. Definitely was not expecting the full episode to be about Bill and Frank. Definitely wasn't expecting Bill and Frank to be dead by the time Joel and Ellie got there. I guess it was a nice change to the game, you know, and give it some originality. If I remember, it was only really Bill in the game. I don't remember there ever being a Frank. I definitely remember a Bill though, and he was definitely alive during the game. So yeah, it was a very nice change, and of course you can't argue with it because Neil Druckmann, the director of the game, also helped direct this show. So you can't complain with the decisions being made because it is still his vision for The Last of Us, meaning everything is canon in a sense, you know. So I like the fact that they're clearly going to start showing what you call it, they're going to start showing other characters. Hopefully this is the last time they show like a side character's day in a life or life whatever, and we get more flashbacks, because one, it will help expand the show completely. Like instead of this episode just being about Joel and Ellie and progressing the story along, we took a pause and took a peek into another character's life, which now means the next episode will be able to go for Tony, which means the next episode will be able to go further into what Joel and Ellie's story is about, right? So it was a nice little pause and a little break from all the, one, you could say, infected, and I don't know, I think it was a nice touch. One thing, the ending did, not the ending, but the Bill and Frank's little scene about how they went through their day before they took the pills, that definitely hit me in an emotional point. Started to tear up a bit, and I usually don't even tear up or cry during shows, you know. I'm not the type of person that likes to cry a lot. I like to hide my feelings a bit. So when a show gets me to start feeling emotional or cry or any kind of sense of emotion, I automatically fall in love with that show. And now I feel like I'm always going to have a connection towards The Last of Us years to come. I'm going to be one of those people that talks about this like it's Game of Thrones or something like that just brings it up in every conversation about good TV shows, you know. Like it's already hit me that there in that emotional spot, and this is only episode 3. Like, it's 3, right? Yeah, this is episode 3, bro, and I'm pretty sure there's gonna be at least 8 episodes this season, if not 10. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what's going on in the next episode. I can't wait until we get into the stuff that I didn't see in the game, so then it would just be completely new to me and I won't even have any comparisons to the game whatsoever, but instead it would just be a bunch of new things and I won't know what to expect at all, you know. Last thing I want to say is a lot of people, they already confirmed season 2, which is amazing. I'm glad that that's coming out. A lot of people are claiming that season 2 is going to be part 2, which I think is stupid, because part 1 just being season 1 is very, very dumb. I think there's a lot of stories that could be told in the first season than just the part 1 storyline, and help expand the universe instead of them just rushing it all in one season and then giving us a huge time skip in the second season. It literally makes no sense whatsoever, if you ask me. I feel like they should take their time with season 1, break it down, explore the universe a bit again, because Neil Druckmann is co-directing this whole show, so I'm pretty sure he has other ideas that he didn't get to involve with the video game that he definitely wants to involve with this show. So I definitely don't think season 2 will even be part 2 or even close to part 2. I don't even think we'll touch part 2 until like season 4 maybe. I'm expecting them to drag this show out at least 6 to 8 seasons, you know. Like, this is one of those shows where you can't rush it and make it 2 seasons long. That's dumb. This is a show that deserves to be taken slowly and done correctly, right? I feel like them trying to rush it will be a very bad decision. And also, it's an HBO show. Since when has HBO show has been 1 to 2 seasons, if anything? You know, like, it's I don't know. I just think the way people's minds work is so dumb sometimes that it's kind of mind-boggling to me to see other people make assumptions about things that clearly don't make sense. You know, like, it just doesn't make sense to me that people automatically thought that season 2 would be part 2, unless there's some info that they got, like some kind of what's called some source or whatever that's telling them that season 1 is just the first game and season 2 will be the part 2, then okay. But if they don't have a source and they're just assuming that season 2 would be part 2, that's like the dumbest thing in my opinion. That's such a huge time skip in between the games that and the story that it makes no sense. Like we literally know nothing about what happened between the end of part 1 and the beginning of part 2. We know bits and pieces because of during part 2 there was, like, you know, glimpses of flashback and stuff like that, but before then we know nothing about what was happening. We could explore the creation of, I forgot what they're called, the wolves or whatever, that was in part 2 with Abby and them. We could explore that creation, the creation of fireflies, all of, bro, there is so much to be explained, and making this show 2 seasons long would be such a bad and dumb decision on my part. And I can already see a spin-off show being called Fireflies or something like that, and just being based around the Fireflies of the Last of Us universe, which would be amazing, bro. I'm calling it now, the Fireflies spin-off dropping. But yeah, that's my little rant at the end of the video, and I hope you guys enjoy. It's been your boy Clouds Best Shinobi, and I'm out. Peace.